Hey guys, 01, 05, 17, 25. My nose always gets itchy when I turn the camera on. This one I came after because of tomorrow's video. And I'm going to be I'm already frustrated today. There's a mosquito. I can't stand mosquitoes. The car is full of mosquitoes from my place. I walked outside, the mosquitoes were horrible. By the time I got in the car, it was full of them. So it's been a bit of, well, I was going to say 25-minute drive, but it's probably been 35 or more minute drive with mosquitoes. And I've been driving with the windows down, trying to get them out of here, but that hasn't been working. And now that I parked, I see them swarming the car. So I was actually hoping for the rain today. It's been raining all morning because I wanted to go out on the ATV on the trails that you saw in the last time I was out on the ATV. And I thought if it's raining, there won't be as many muggles out there, and I can get to the cache sooner. But it's been lightning all morning, so I didn't think it was a good idea to go out on the ATV. But I thought that maybe with the rain, the bugs would be less, and I could come out after the one that you guys are going to see tomorrow. And there's this one also that I haven't got that I'm going to go after today. But because I was paying attention to the mosquitoes, I was driving along. I've been here before, so most of the way I knew where I was going. I had the GPS set for the parking coordinates for the next one. But I'm driving along, and then I'm like, this doesn't look familiar. And then I look at the GPS, and the time to the destination was higher than it was the last time I looked at it. I was like, what's going on? I pulled over. KP's car has been broken down. It's been getting in repaired for a couple of weeks. So we've been sharing one vehicle between the three of us, and so that's why I've been going out on the ATV and stuff, and not going out after other ones. And there's a bunch of similar ones, and the next few days will probably, because she still hasn't got it back yet, the next few days will probably be the same ATV. Actually, maybe 3 or 4 days from now, you'll see a bunch of ATV related ones, because I don't have any transportation. Anyway, having said all that, she, for some reason, turns the sound off on the GPS, and I didn't realize, sorry, mosquitoes coming for me. I didn't realize the sound was off on the GPS. So I don't look at the GPS when I'm driving. I just listen to it. So I just kept driving because it didn't tell me to turn. Well, it was because it was muted. But anyway, the trackable code. Come on, guys. I know some of you are trying. I can see that you're going back and watching the videos. So apparently you need some more hints. I showed you the coin. And so when you bulk order trackable codes to put on things, you pick the first 2 digits of the code. And so that was the coin I showed you that the code was from the Mega from last year at the L&A County. And so the first 2 digits are L and A. And every time I mention it, I use the word description. So, and I commented on one of the videos, somebody said that they didn't want to go back and watch all the videos. And I said, you may not need to go back and watch all the videos. So it is in the description of that series of videos when I was out on the ATV. So go back and find out what videos I'm talking about. And the first 2 digits of the tracking code are L and A. And so if you guys don't log it now, come on. So it's in the description of the videos. The first digit is L and then A, and then that'll tell you what order they should go in. Get that logged, and yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna get out and get some bug spray on, because I don't want to make the car smell like bug spray, because I'll get in trouble. And let's go find this one. I'm not sure yet how far it is. I'll look that up maybe before I get out of the Geomobile, and I'll let you know. Let's go find it. I looked it up. I'm having trouble loading it on the GPS. There's not much cell service here, and the GPS, I load it through the cell to get it. But it's 430 meters straight to it, so it's going to be, probably 550 or something to it. But anyway, let's go find it. So the mosquitoes don't seem to care about the bug spray that I doused myself in when I got out of the Geomobile. We're about 200 meters from the cache. The reason I came after these ones like I said, I was going to do some ATV one, but then the lightning scared me off of that. Because yeah, you don't want to be out in the middle of a wide open trail on an ATV, and there was lightning. I have an app that tells me about the lightning strikes. So this area didn't have that, so that's why I'm out walking in the rain. It's not raining very hard right now though, but Runner Cacher Explores, I think is her name, in the YouTube channel that I watch. I think I should have looked that up first. Anyway, she made a comment about on one of my videos on one of the multis that I found without doing any of the work, and I realized that the last two videos that I put out were the same thing. They were days apart for me, but they ended up getting published in a row because I'm behind on my videos. Well, I'm not behind. I still been putting one out every day, but I'm not ahead. So I looked up a couple of multi-caches near home that I was going to try to find, but as I was reading about them, there's a bunch of steps to do for it, and I was thinking I didn't want to do that. So instead of doing a third video in a row of me attempting multi-caches without solving the puzzle, because I think I can find those two without solving it, because they're sort of restricted in where they can be because of caches around them. So that'll limit. So I'm probably not going to solve the puzzles on those ones. So I didn't want another one of those videos in a row. So I decided to come after something else. And it reminded me of the one I'm going after tomorrow, which you'll see, which I have 2 failed attempts on. 2. So it may look like I'm able to get them without doing any of the work, but come back tomorrow and you'll see that doesn't always work out for me. Anyway, I better check and see if I can get the app to load, because we've probably been walking far enough that we should be getting close. Okay, I'm probably gonna have smushed mosquitoes on my face or neck or whatever in the video. I gotta keep moving. Mosquitoes are horrible. This was not a good day to come out here. I mean, I'm sure it'll get worse in the season, but they're pretty bad right now. I see a bit of a geotrail here. I'll turn you around, let you see what I'm looking at. And I'm gonna spot some mosquitoes. Okay, yeah, this is the trail I'm walking on. Nice trail, but it's up in that way. I think I see a geotrail right here. After I walk into that stick, branch. I think this is a bigger one with stuff in it, but I'm not sure. I think it loaded in the GPS now. So I'm just trying to keep moving. Oh, right there. Nice big ammo can. Ammo cans are my favorite type of cache. Okay, we found it. Let's get it out. Sign the log. Log is signed. I've been wandering around trying to get this bag out to sign it. But okay, I'm gonna show you what's in here quick. There's a whole bunch of tradables in there, but it is raining and I'm getting destroyed by these mosquitoes. I'll get it all put back away. I just checked to see if there's a trackable in there on the app, and there is. But now I'm just trying to decide whether I'm going to dig through it and find it or leave it. It's an area that's probably not frequented a whole lot, so I don't like trackables being trapped. But I don't know that I'm gonna. I don't know. I'll let you know. It did have a trackable in there. Oh, I just dropped it. And when I went back to get it, I realized I left my hiking stick beside it. So it's a good thing I went and checked now. I didn't check to see, because I don't know if it'll load, what the goal of this trackable is. So I'm going to check that in case its goal is to stay in the cache and get discovered. Because I don't want to find that out after I've walked all the way back out. So I'll check that and I'll be right back. Mosquitoes haven't got any less, but yeah, I am going to keep it because it, hold on. Okay, I had to get some mosquitoes out of my ear. Its goal is to visit places like what I'm going to visit tomorrow and in tomorrow's video, and it'll be a pretty cool picture for me to upload. Now it may have already visited there, but I don't know that. I'm not going to take the time to try to get the app to load to figure that out. But anyway, I don't think I'll bring you back because my voice is probably off, knowing how this day is going. And anyway, there's too many mosquitoes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.